Married man cheating on his wife. Thoughts? I have a coworker who we have become really good friends who is seeing a married man. He is military. Actually, he and his spouse both are. We were out when they met while he was visiting her hometown with his family. They exchanged numbers and have been talking every day for almost up to a year. At the time, he was living 6 hours away by plane, and he has flown her out twice, maybe a month or two after they met. To give details, they have been extremely vulnerable, almost to the point I was shocked for someone married to do. I have witnessed them tell each other they love each other all the time. Nauseated face. I am actually so surprised his wife hasn't had any suspicions or anything yet to our knowledge. I do want to mention they have children as well, and he's extremely active in their life. He's mom in that role when it comes to his kids. I used to think that was an excuse for the reasoning he couldn't see her more often, but his spouse travels a lot. Some things happened around her birthday that they ended up trying to end things for maybe a month or two. He was supposed to be deported out of the country somewhere, and lo and behold, 10 months later, he is actually being deported to the same state we live in. I have never seen anything so passionate. Miles away, he makes sure she's good. They write each other letters, sends thoughtful gifts, cry and be vulnerable to each other. Nauseated face. It's some deep stuff to witness. However, in the beginning of their relationship, she gave him a time frame to leave that he said he'll consider, but since reconciling, she hasn't brought it up to him. He has mentioned recently that he takes pride in being a present dad and that it would cost so much legal and court stuff that he doesn't want to go through. He also tells her that he doesn't expect her to wait, but they both can't seem to stand on that and just end up back in each other's lives. I've told her a million times that she should let go. And of course she has some things to work on, but I think she shouldn't tell the wife only because she agreed to this and knew what she was doing before involving herself. She wants to tell her, but that could go so left in my opinion. I posted in the wrong group earlier. Story 2. The Rebound Story. Part 1. This is a true story about two friends of mine, a guy named Shiva and a girl named Rishika. There are a lot of supporting characters and the story might get complicated, so we'll be breaking it into 3 to 4 parts. Part 1. College time, 2014 to 2018. First year, Rishika and I were students of CS in college and were already friends due to family friendship. We had a small girls group with another girl, Navi and Shibangi. Rishika already had a boyfriend, A, of 4 years from school. This guy A was a cousin of Shibangi. Shiva was a student of civil in the same college. Navi and Shiva were already friends from school. Navi had a soft corner for Shiva, but it was nothing more. Second year, over the next year, Shiva grew close to Rishika. Shiva was reserved about this feeling, but Rishika had a hint of this. Sometimes down the line, Rishika told Shiva that she did not like how close Navi was to Shiva. Mind you, Rishika still was with A and denied feelings more than that of a friend with Shiva. As Shiva had feelings for Rishika, he started distancing himself from Navi. Eventually, things happened, and around the third year, Navi grew apart from the group. Third year, the college offered an industrial visit for CS students in third year. The visit used to be a week long with 3 days in Chandigarh and 3 in Manali. Enter Utsav, an alumnus of the college, 3 to 4 years senior to us. He had started a tours and travel company which was selected for organizing this year's visit. On the tour, 2 things happened. 2 guys joined our group, Shrey and Saurabh. Rishika got close with Utsav. This guy was a senior. He had his own company, so why not? Due to this fling, the long-term relationship between Rishika and A ended. But Rishika was okay. She had a person to go to. Shiva also gathered courage and told her during this time that he had developed an attraction to her, but Rishika friend-zoned him. Not much interesting happened for the next semester. Final year, it was all good till the 7th semester. But Utsav was a senior, and eventually something happened that included some words about their age difference, and he decided to part. And in this moment of vulnerability, Rishika found a good shoulder to cry on in Shiva. This marked the beginning of the relationship between Shiva and Rishika. It was final year, and everyone was busy in placements. Rishika and I, being in CS, got placed. However, it was not very easy for the civil folks. Shiva was still not placed. He was trying his best, but the civil market was down at the time. But till now, things were stable.